Hello, welcome back. This is Braemar. We had an outbreak of measles, which is like crazy, and a bunch of people need homes, and I don't understand why. This has been the state that we've been kind of going in. We are looking towards building a massive fort and expanding this way. I sanctioned some more houses and stuff to be built around here. We're trying to fully flesh out this area, this little nook. I scheduled a bunch of buildings to be done. We actually scheduled a ton of houses to be made, which is why I'm kind of surprised. Even in the Native American side of things, we actually. Did you get into the hospital? Thank you. Take care of that. We actually started more projects over here to get these people foods and built even more houses. So, the deeper salt stone mine does not replenish, or it doesn't deplenish. See how this says like 92 remaining? This absolutely is a unit, doesn't stop. Once you get into the deep mine as well, they don't stop. So your mining does not need to ever move. I was talking about like flip-flopping and like starting mining on this as like these depleted. They will never deplete once they're the maximum size. Now you have to get the lamp oil to get that done. I got a couple of these actually finishing up over here. But once you have that, you're golden, which I'm amazed at. So we want to start building walls and making things pretty. Right now it's kind of snowy. Nothing really looks that good during the snow. But this little baby fort over here, this is nothing further like what I've laid out up in the north. This is just going to be like a small outpost. I can't even like call it a fort. I called it a fort because this old castle's here, but what we're building, we might even build two of those old castles in here. The idea is that we take this land, obviously since we've already blocked it off, uh, we have different storage units and we have different towers available. I want to create a castle within a castle. So this will be just a forted land, probably like a small city in here. And then this will actually have a fort inside of it. And then this will be a overflowing city. For what I have planned, now that's just like a simple square fort. I also saw this out here, and I thought about having like a city wall, kind of like looping here, and having like a little like dock channel area. So like I have multiple ideas for what I want to do with these little strips of land, but I can see fulfilling out this entire map. I wonder actually how much we can get in one map. Oh, what did it go down to? It went down to one because of that. I was wondering. I was like, wait a second, I don't understand. That's why nothing was happening. I was looking at my numbers, nothing was going up and down. We are currently sitting at 1,500 people. We will easily have 2,000, 3,000 people by the time even this city's built. I'm planning on this city being massive, which I don't actually know how I'm going to feed a population this large, this close. We may finagle it with like shore homes and docks. I'm pretty sure this is going to be city here, and I may actually run an agriculture side on this side. See how this is kind of like thin pinched over here? So I may build out like a city long ways, build agriculture that way, and then like flush out like another big row of the city, big row of the city, build the docks, or not build the docks, build a fort. I actually have dock area planned for over here and a little bit planned for here, but that's going to be the general layout. You'll see like rows of homes, or I'll probably do, I wanted to look back into these townhomes. I kind of like these like rural homes, like these gable homes and stuff like that. I also think these little quayside houses are really nice. In particular, I use these officer townhouses everywhere. The estate thing, this might be the only place where they go because they're big and they only take one family. And look at that, that TP does the exact same thing. I could fit 6 TPs in this, so this is a little disappointing. No, these colonial townhouses, the way that these things kind of get set up here, you can build seamstress guides, you can build in boarding houses, bed and breakfast, tunnel houses, and then you can speckle in a couple of these townhouses and then have one of them be like a tap house or something like that. More tunnel houses like that. So it'll look more, this is the kind of look I'm going for. Now the general townhouse over here, or the colonial officer, thank you. Officer townhouse over here. It's a schwanky looking house. You know, I think it's very cool. Oh no, here they come. Every year, man. They just, there's so many of them. I don't know what to do. Oh, these carts are kind of worthless. I actually, I built, or I scheduled building a ton of general warehouses. These warehouses are just sitting over here, just chock full of resources, which is fine. But we plan on making bigger moves into bigger sort of like areas. So we need to up our production even further. I mean, look at this space here. Don't you think you can get up into like, you know, this region of numbers? Maybe eventually one day? Who knows? Our medicine's actually looking bad, or looking good. It was looking bad for a little while. I bought a whole bunch, and that seemed to have sustained us. What do we got here? We want you guys making bison. Beefy, beefy bison. The question is, who's going to give it to you? I don't know if bison can transfer from this far, but we're going to try. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. They're kind of shuffling away. Okay, let's go, bison. Oh my gosh, these things make so much butter. These dairy parlors, we need more of these dairy parlors. I actually scheduled a couple more barns to be made over there. These things are beautiful. I'm probably going to just line a couple of them right here. Just because they make so much food. Milking barn, dairy parlor. It also doesn't like look bad. At least I don't think they do. You're gonna have to let me know. So I think we can kind of just like line these up here, just to kind of give this thing like a little bit of an outlining. I wonder if I can sneak in one or two here, because they're not gonna run out of milk. Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, I failed. That should be one more forward. I don't care. We'll actually probably be building a road out here, so we'll go ahead and boop the dupe here. It's actually good we left a little space. Bam! Sneak a little road. Yeah, you guys have to figure this out. I should probably road this just to here. Just in case they need to get around some of these outskirts areas, which I really should be doing over here. Oh my god, dude, you were a chopping machine. Yeah, stone roads, right. Well, I don't want to take away from this dude's little area, so we will just start here. And I just kind of want to assist these people getting around just a little bit. Okay, so I think the general idea is we're going to make some of these coopers and woodcutters, some along that side and some along this side. I actually saw a little area that we can sneak in here. So we will keep this as like a little industrial fueling zone for like this general area and also this area. And then we'll kind of make a little bit of a fueling station to move this area. I hope an overflow works here. Now in the back here, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to carve out some regular coal mines to make some coke fuel, or however that process works. I've already forgotten. Okay, numbers are holding strong. I was not able to sustain all these mulberry huts with these farms because I actually turned them all into like weird stuff like olives, figs, and apples, which isn't that bad. This one person is hungry, cold, and doesn't have a house and is probably gonna die, and I don't understand what they're doing. We're building hundreds of homes. But yeah, they produce enough silk and flax here for me to use these guys to what make the frock cloaks over here. Linen cloth, silk and linen, full ivory. Yeah. We just make a ton of cotton and cloth. And you know what? I forgot we were making rugs. We could probably sell rugs. Oh man, what am I doing? I wonder how much rug I got. 800 rug. Not a lot of rug. I guess I probably should have checked what rug was making me over here first. You only make me 32 rugs a season. Ay, caramba. What about the other guy? Where you at? How much cloth do you make me? 180 cloth is not bad. Ooh, 100 rugs. We got 2 workers. Very questionable. But yeah, there is full sustainability here. I don't know when we'll get these housing options figured out. I guess they're running out of seal meat. That's all right. I got a couple more docks that I have planned. Once these houses are up and running, I'll build out another small row here, and I'll probably fill out this corner. I'll turn this into like a nice seaside area, and then we want to start breaking into some huge production going down this way. As expected, they are having trouble bringing resources over here and building it. I think here, here, here. Wow, you know what? They've recently brought out all the stone they needed. So I don't know what they plan on doing next now that they brought out all the stone. I hopefully they get to build the walls and I get them in this episode. But if they choose to build other stuff first, or if I scheduled other stuff to be built, like I told them to tear this down forever ago. Mainly because you know how much I love these storage warehouses. Dude, these things are machines. This one's almost ready to go. We are going to have a couple of these smokehouse salting houses. I mean, look at this. 238. What? I wonder how much fish you actually use to get that done, too. I hope it's not 142, because that really defeats the purpose of the 238. I mean, even if you're doubling the fish that you put in here, well, that takes barrels, too, though. Hmm. Logs are pretty much free though. I have the logging industry on like maximum capacity. I had the stone industry on maximum capacity as well. You may not be able to tell, but these stone mines over here got opened. Sorry, I should zoom out. Yeah, I opened these stone mines. Now, I didn't fill them out all the way. Like I could actually squeeze in two more here, right? But like I had stone up to the max. It peaked at like 4 or 5, and then it just dropped back down. Good. For a Starbucks barely making me any coffee, you sure do require a lot of beans and a lot of space. I would think about that before you tell me that you're out of materials. What is with all of these people without homes? What is going on? I think they're becoming of age, and their parents are like kicking them out, and we don't have homes built. And all the boarding homes are probably full. Oh boy. So our population is ever booming. The problem with the booming population is I don't know what to do about food. Food's starting to drop. So as these wall towers are going up, we're going to start looking at food options. I want to start slamming in some fishers and start bringing in some food options to this area because I think this is what just kind of recently got built up and is going to require a ton of food. But with the city walls being milled, I'm going to end the episode here. I really am happy with the way some of these are looking. I mean, it's going to look cool. You can put cannons and stuff up here. We're going to make a giant fort inside of this city building area and then the sprawling city. So we're starting to lay some of the groundwork. We're starting to actually like build out here a little bit, but it's slow moving and you can't really push it too far past because once we started going over 1,500 people, we actually started running out of stuff pretty quick, mainly food. So I'm going to focus on food production. I know I got a ton of food. But we're going to focus on maybe better food production or, making it work a little bit better. But thank you for watching. Have a good one.